I request GC Vijay Kumar sir to honor the HOD. And now I request Kumar sir to honor GC Vijay Kumar sir. Father, welcome speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure and to invite you all around the distinguished dignitaries on the dais. I would like to welcome Dr. S. Sitaramu, Additional Director of CPRN. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting your visit. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. Next, I welcome our guest from CPRN, Dr. Sampat Kumar. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind participation in spite of all your tight schedule and other activities, official activities. And I now welcome our revered principal, Dr. Muralidhara, who in spite of his tight schedule and activities is here to this generation. Next, I welcome Dr. V.S. Ramamurthy, for taking all the trouble in organizing the activity and making it a grand success. And finally, I welcome Professor Vijay Kumar, and he is constantly working along with history, humanities, turning the reality. Thank you very much for all the guests who are here, our students, our teaching fraternity, and all the other colleagues here, and the HODs of DBIT. Thank you very much.
Welcome speech. Now I would like to call upon Dr. V.S. Ramamurthy, Co-Chairman of DCMP 2011, to brief about the conference.
Good morning to you all. Dignitaries on the dais, HODs in the various departments, my dear colleagues, my dear students, and most important, participants from various institutions. I am very happy and delighted to present before you the briefing of the conference. It was almost 5 decades back that we thought of a new material system called composites to replace the existing conventional materials such as metals, polymers, and ceramics. This was necessary to cater to the needs of higher performance in various sectors such as aerospace, automobile, nuclear and chemical industries. Over decades, the research efforts on composites have given way to tremendous growth and industrial maturity of the composite materials. India's contribution to this growth has been phenomenal. We have seen success in the development and use of composites in several areas such as wind energy, chemical equipment, automobile, that is automotive sector, marine, oil and gas sector, railways, biotechnology, etc. For the past 5 years, we have seen growing demand for application of composites in all these sectors. We have seen appreciable developments in polymer composites. An average growth of 10% exists in application in passenger cars, scooters and helmets for 2-wheelers. A growth rate of 17% is expected in PMC alone, that is polymer matrix composites alone, in the next 4 to 5 years. A growth rate of 15% is expected in the use of metal matrix composites for industrial applications. And we have also the growth rate in the area of chemical, piping and cooling towers, manufacturing of them by using composites. Composites in the area of electronics forms the largest sector, and it forms the second largest share in the market, and they extensively use metal matrix composites. Technology Vision 2020 envisages the use of development of composite materials in a very deep way. Over decades, there are several research initiatives made by the Government of India. We have more than 25 centrally funded research institutions involving the development of advanced materials, particularly composites. Worldwide, we see that almost all technological universities promote research in the area of composites. However, several issues are not clear in the area of composites. Processing methods are still proprietary in nature. Large potential exists even today for research and development in the area of composites. On the backdrop of these factors, we have arranged a national conference in the area of composites, that is, in the development of composites and processing. In spite of this area being a specialized area in the area of mechanical engineering, we have received as many as 65 papers, out of which 45 are shortlisted, and there are 8 invited expert lectures and 5 technical sessions spread throughout these 3 days. I hope all the participants would interact and would benefit from these deliberations for all these 3 days, and I wish them a very success in their interaction, and I think the deliberations would give them a lot of inspiration to move ahead in their career in the area of composite materials. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to call upon our organizing secretary, DCMP 11, Professor G.C. Vijay, to give a brief introduction of our chief guest.
Very good morning, one and all. I'm very happy to introduce to you Dr. S. Sitaramu. Let me remind you that what I have here is just scratch on the surface. His CV will run into pages. So we'll just scratch the surface, and scratching the surface itself gives you such a lot of data about them. Dr. S. Sitaramu received his master's and doctoral degrees in mechanical engineering from IISc Bangalore, Indian Institute of Science, and currently works for CPRI since 1985. That's about 26 years of work there. He currently holds the position of additional director in CPRI and also has served as teaching faculty in Toyohashi University of Technology in Japan. His areas of interest include structural integrity assessment and remaining life assessment of power plant components. He has carried out several R&D programs in structure property correlation in advanced material schemes as well as energy engineering studies. He is also the author of more than 150 technical papers and has presented his papers at both national and international conferences, seminars, and workshops. A number of students have benefited through his guidance for the doctoral and master's degrees, and he has already produced 8 PhD holders degrees. He is the recipient of a few awards and holder of a number of patents to his credit. He is also an active member of several professional bodies. And to just give you a brief glimpse as to his technical interest and expertise, it includes assessing the remaining life of high temperature power plant components and renovation and modernization, what is also called as R&M, renovation and modernization of thermal power plants, energy conservation and environmental engineering aspects involved in the engineering industries and power plants in particular, failure analysis and condition assessment of engineering components, materials characterization in component subjected to wear, corrosion, fatigue, and heat resistance, and their applications in these areas, and design of component and development aspects of new material schemes. This is a brief intro. Like I said, we have just scratched the surface, and you will know his depth of knowledge when he presents to you his topic. It's my privilege to have introduced Dr. Sitaram to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our chief guest, Dr. S. Sitaramu, sir, to release the national conference proceedings.